This is James Menzies from Transportation Matters reporting from Toronto, just back from the Mid-America Trucking Show in Louisville, Kentucky. As most of you know, Mid-America is the largest trucking trade show in North America. It's also the place where most industry suppliers and OEMs launch their latest and greatest new products. The big topic of discussion was the ongoing battle about EPA 2010 emission standards and whose technology will work best. Most engine makers are firmly in the SCR camp, and Cummins explained why during a press briefing. Cummins, which initially was pursuing an in-cylinder solution, says SCR will deliver 7% better fuel mileage than its original plan once the price of diesel exhaust fluid is factored in. And speaking of diesel exhaust fluid, Cummins Filtration said it will ensure it has the fluid widely available through its network of 20,000 locations well in advance of the launch of 2010 engines. The company is already in the process of making DEF available in a wider range of sizes, including small jugs that you can take with you anywhere you want to go. All the engine manufacturers declared their readiness for 2010 at the show, and each of them had 2010 engines on display. For its part, Volvo says field testing has shown its 2010 engines will no longer need to actively regenerate the diesel particulate filter. This will allow customers to save fuel. The company said field testing is proceeding well and that test fleets are happy with the SCR system's performance.
It's amazing when you look at the exhaust pipe on the SCR trucks, they're just clean. And actually, some of our drivers have said they think their response is better on the trucks.
Not to be outdone, Navistar held an extravagant customer and media event to declare its solution, which eliminates NOx in cylinder without exhaust after treatment, is the way to go. It also offered a sneak peek at a new 15-liter MaxxForce engine that's built on the Caterpillar engine block. But perhaps the highlight of Navistar's event was the introduction of a Harley-Davidson-inspired International Lone Star. Only 250 of these limited edition trucks will be built in 2009, the company said. The Harley-Davidson Special Edition Lone Star features the actual headlights used on Harley motorcycles, as well as identifiable Harley-Davidson insignia. Some interesting safety technologies were introduced at the show as well, notably Bendix Wingman ACB, a radar-based active cruise control system that can intervene when a predetermined following distance is compromised and help the driver bring the truck to a stop. When cruise is turned off, the Bendix Wingman ACB system uses visual and audible warnings to notify a driver when their following distance is too short. When cruise control is turned on, the system goes a step further, de-throttling the engine, applying the engine brake, and even the foundation brakes when necessary to prevent a rear-end collision. At the show, both Volvo and Mack announced availability of the Wingman system. In Volvo's case, it's been dubbed Volvo Enhanced Cruise, and Mack is calling its version Mack Road Stability Advantage by Bendix with Adaptive Cruise Control. Now that's a mouthful, let's just call it Wingman. The great thing about the Wingman system in both Mack and Volvo trucks is that it's fully integrated into the truck's dash display, which is where a driver intuitively looks upon hearing an alarm. While it's usually the big ticket items like trucks and engines that get most of the attention at a show like this year there are a couple smaller, and I do mean smaller, items that caught my attention as well. First, Trucklight came out with a new 12-volt LED headlight it says will vastly improve nighttime visibility while also extending life expectancy by up to 50 times compared to incandescents. And finally, while I hesitate to use the word revolutionize, Grote came out with a collection of paper-thin LED light strips that really will revolutionize the show truck circuit. Known as Lightform, these LED strips are less than a millimeter thick, and they are flexible so they can be bent around corners and irregularly shaped objects. They're good for the environment too. Lightform LEDs require 98% less material to make than traditional LEDs. While we can't cover all the new products introduced in this video segment, check back to trucknews.com and visit the Knowledge Center section of the site for a module called MATS 2009 where we'll run down all the new products that were introduced at the show. Also, check out the May and June issues of Truck News and Truck West, as well as an upcoming issue of Motor Truck Fleet Executive for all the Mid-America news. This has been James Menzies with Transportation Matters.